Hi, welcome everyone. Today's video is going to cover the new Shimano Conquest BFS. I'm going to just be casting in a variety of situations on the stream here. So if you want to see that, keep watching. Also comment down below what information you want to see with the Conquest BFS. Alright, so to start off with, I'll put my brakes down to about half. I know that the Aldebaran was a little bit faster braking than, say, a lot of the Daiwa BFS reels, so I will start around half. And my spool tension knob will allow for barely any side-to-side play back and forth on the spool. Oh, that does feel nice casting. So if you've ever used the 22 Aldebaran BFS, the casting is a lot like that. I know that some people say that they didn't like the casting to it for whatever reason. I found it to be like one of the, oh yikes. I found it to be one of the better casting reels. At least for me, stock out of the box. I'd fish that for bass, I'd fish it for panfish, I'd fish it for trout, I'd do all that stuff, just stock out of the box. I will say distance casting has been nice, going from short range to distance. I haven't had to touch my brake dial, which for me, that's one thing I really don't like to do, is having to mess with my brakes for short range to long range. Yeah, that feels nice. I can get right on that flat cast. I can control exactly where my line's gonna be, following the outside current there. I mean, there should be fish stacked up there, but who knows? All right, and one thing that flat casting is going to do is going to have a less line coming off of your spool, and that's going to be very beneficial if you're coming across areas like this that you have some, like back there there's a pool, and then you have strong current coming through here, then another pool. So what happens if you're trying to hit those pools and you have a lot of line out, when your line hits, the current can grab your line, that loose line, and it pulls your lure a little faster than you'd want. But having those flat casts and a little bit faster casts, what that does, it gets less line off of your spool. It keeps your line tight right away. So when your lure hits the water, you have instant control of your lure, versus if your braking system kind of lobs your lure up in the air like that, now there's loose line that just got grabbed by the current. So that's one thing. Oh, there's a big fish I just rolled over. Oh God, that's a big fish. I'll tighten my drag for that bad boy. That was a big fish. Looked like a big brown. Might be able to hit on that floating minnow back here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice fish. That's where that soft rod comes into play. He's going on a nice little run. And with these barbless single hooks, it is nice to have that little bit softer rod, because when they shake their heads, that rod's going to absorb. Especially as I'm using braid right now. My favorite part is the landing part of the fish with it. There we go. Ooh, nice fish. That soft rod really helps when you're close to the fish too. Oh, that's a nice fish. That was a pretty nice fish. Good first fish with the reel. That one go. There he goes. It's crazy with those spots when they just blend in like that. No, that's a good first fish. But that is actually a good excuse for me to talk about the drag. Now, having a softer rod, it does help control the fish. But that drag peeled out smooth, especially with braids. Sometimes you can feel that the drag's it can be a little bit choppy. But I felt even like when the rod was maxed out, when that fish was in the current, the drag was still peeling out very smooth. And even on the fly adjustments, I didn't feel any sort of shuddering at all. I mean, that's more of a long-term durability thing, which I will be able to test that a little bit more with bass. But it did feel nice, especially with this braided line. Anytime that fish was close, like over here, even when I tightened up my drag a little bit, I was still able to control the fish, and the drag peeled out pretty predictable. All right, so this isn't a complete review. Like I said, it's more of an initial testing, which I do I do like it. I feel it's an upgrade from the 2017 model for sure, especially in the casting department. It's smooth. I like the faster gears. The drag was smooth as well. I do need more testing on that because it just had a small amount of testing. Like I said, I will be bringing this out stream fishing more, of course, and I will be trying it out bass fishing just to get a little bit more like those power finesse techniques, just to see how it does for casting and also for durability as well. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe, and then follow me on Instagram. I will be posting more frequently on there, just, you know, some pictures and such. And then comment down below what else you want to see me put this reel through. Thanks for watching.